So this next section is about how we got engaged.
I mean, you can take it away because it was your plan. I definitely liked it, but it was your plan.
Yes, I indeed planned it.
You'll be back, no
It
worries.
started in October 2015. That's when I knew Amanda was the one, and I would ask her to marry me. Only issue was the ring. You know how you get this ring with this expensive stone on it, and yeah, I thought it was interesting how I was really excited about asking you, and then the ring, I knew it was not all that important, but of course I still wanted you to have a ring because it's what we do. It's just, you know. But I was just excited about asking you, and I remember that excitement just without the ring. It's a cool thing. But so I actually ordered it online. It arrived. It arrived in the evening after work, and I remember I was only able to see it in the dark.
I was just going to interrupt and saying, yes, you ordered it online, but Gary knew years ago that the ring that I wanted, not that it's the biggest deal in the world, but I wanted it to resemble my mom's ring because I think that's just really beautiful and classic and special and never goes out of style. So when he says he ordered it online, he did, but he saw every angle of the diamond. He designed the band, like he put a lot of his heart into that, and it really showed, and it means a lot to me. And he has a really special engraving on the inside too, so it means a lot to me. It's not just I ordered it online. So.
Yep.
But you can only look at it in the dark.
Yeah, you can only look at it in the dark. And after I arrived home, I had this ring on me, and of course I wasn't able to say anything. So I remember the feeling and excitement. And this one night I actually recorded a video of me holding the ring.
It's so cool.
And Amanda was right around, and Amanda was in the room, and I let the recording see it, but Amanda was not able to see it.
It was really special to look back on.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It was a fun memory about it. So I asked her mother and her father, and each of those experiences were so wonderful. That was really, really amazing. It was this special experience asking her mother and father.
At different times.
Yeah.
Both equally awesome. I wish I was there.
Yeah. And it's the story I want to say, but you know, we'll just stick with how we got engaged.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I knew that Amanda and I wanted an experience that was not on a stage. We didn't want it to be artificial and just it was only for us,
right.
Essentially.
Definitely.
So I planned on asking her when it was only us. And then for the next day, I planned a lot of her family and mine to all meet up at my mom's house and have a celebration.
Really special.
And it worked out so well. Having the us moments, and then also the shared experience with a lot of the people who we love. So the day of.
Well, let's work up to before the day of. We had both been really, really busy. Just for literally, I think those 2 months leading up. He proposed on December 12th, 2015. And we'd just been really busy. And I guess probably around the time that Gary knew he wanted to propose, we'd been looking at our calendars and we were like, oh my gosh, we have so much going on. Let's just schedule out a weekend right now where it's just us weekend. And we do whatever we want. It doesn't matter as long as it's just us. So we put that on our calendar probably 6 weeks in advance. And that happened to be the weekend that Gary decided us weekend's going to be real special, which was awesome. So that whole week we were so excited. I was like, oh, it's us weekend. This is going to be great. I can't wait. really, really awesome. And then the day of, we wake up and Gary's like, so how do you feel about go-karting today? And I was like, okay, that's fine.
Let's go
It's
kart.
not that I thought he was going to propose that day or anything, but I thought it was going to be special for sure. So I was like, okay, let's go go-karting. And then he's like, oh, well, I don't know. Maybe I just kind of want to be outside and walk around because it was really nice weather. So he made me think it was my idea. I was like, well, how about we go to Lou Gardens? And he was like, oh, that's a great idea. Stealthy little boy, it was your plan the whole time.
And I was so excited about it because what
No,
it is a rose garden, and it's this wonderful experience of walking around in it. It's relaxing. It's very romantic.
It is, and it's beautiful and quaint all at the same time. It's really nice.
Mm-hmm. So after we arrived there, the issue was I had a ring box, and it would be obvious if I had it on me in
These tight pants.
a pocket.
Sorry. That's so weird.
So I had it on me in a pocket. No,
No,
if I had it on me in
no.
a pocket, it would be easy to see. So after we arrived there, I was like, oh no, I need a bag. So I went into the gift shop.
You
I
can
went
go
into the
first.
gift shop and I bought socks, and I said, oh, I really needed these socks. It's a gift. I just had to do this. And then I stick the ring in the box under the socks.
Now, before we move forward, I'm just going to give my perspective of we get there, we get our tickets, and then all of a sudden Gary goes, I have to go to the bathroom. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll sit outside and wait. And it got to a point where I was like, did the toilet like take him in? Because where is he?
Take me in.
So just so you know, it's not like I'm watching him buy these socks and put a box underneath. Like, I'm thinking he's in the bathroom this whole time, which, you know, in hindsight, it's really funny. But he came back with socks, and I was like, okay, that's fine. It was weird.
I had to be sneaky.
He was so sneaky. It was interesting.
Yep. So we started walking around, and I remember I was, in my head, it was just, okay, is this the spot? Is this the spot? Is this the spot? And I'm sure that you knew I was acting a little
Something
bit
was up.
uptight. You know, I had a
you're not like
secret.
that, yeah.
So there was a man there who was a photographer.
Not planned by you.
Not
Just worked
planned.
out well.
Mhm. And he's like, hey, you guys, I'll get your picture. So he said, here, like, hand me the bag, I'll hold it. I was like, I want this in the photo. I was like saying that with my eyes, but he just like saw me acting like a crazy person, saying, no, you can't have the bag, you know? So it was a very...
Which is when I knew something was up, only because Gary really appreciates good photography and he wants everything to look really nice. So having a bag in the picture when the guy points out that's not the best idea is very strange, but it was really sweet when you look back on it, and it's like how important it was for you to get this before picture in that moment of excitement and just stress, but overwhelming joy all at once, like building up. It's really special that you got that picture and you got that ring in that picture without me knowing, even though I thought it was weird.
Yeah.
I like the way your mind works a lot, and I like that was something that was important to you.
Thank you. Yeah.
So we got the picture, and then we kept walking around.
Kept walking around.
We went to the rose garden.
Rose garden, okay. So now we're in the rose garden, and this is when I knew it was going to happen. You must have also been really, really excited too, because I don't know, it was just lots of emotions were escalating, right? And we walked into the center of it. I was asking a lot about our future and who we are with each other, and I know I expressed a lot about how I love you, but I hadn't asked you yet.
No, you were, I think at that point you were standing up with me, talking, saying all these great things. And then as you were saying those things, you got down on your knee, and then you just looked at me expectantly. And I'm like, we're both crying, which it was really precious. But you're just looking at me expectantly, and I'm like, what should I say? Because he didn't ask me to marry him, and he had the ring box open like this, looking at me, and I couldn't look at the ring. I did not see it. I was only looking at his eyes because I was afraid to look down if there wasn't something there, because he hadn't asked me anything. But it was really, I think what I said was, if you want me to answer, you have to ask.
Yeah.
Which
yeah,
is
I
like
remember you said
so
that.
us.
And then I said, will you marry me?
And I cried.
Yeah.
We
And you
both
a lot.
cried, and I said yes, and we freaked out a little bit. We were so happy. It's really special. And it was really sweet because these two old couples on the double date passed us after the fact when we were clearly still feeling that moment, and they came by and they were really sweet. They offered to take our picture, and they actually did a video, which is kind of cute. And it was just special because it was just us, and that's something that was really important to us, to have our moment, because we're marrying each other and nobody else, and that was really special.
And what sticks out in my mind is, from this experience, was when I was reaching for this ring,
Oh yeah.
I was in the bag, my hands, my emotions just overtook everything, and I wasn't able to move my
I
hands.
forgot about that.
So I was
He
trying
like little
to
claws.
grab the ring with claws like this that wouldn't work right,
Every
because
time
I
you
was just
describe
so
it.
overwhelmed.
Mhm.
I didn't know that would happen.
It was
And
And what's really special too is our save the date. We had our engagement photos done, and we decided to do them at Lou Gardens. And the picture on our save the date is actually the spot where Gary proposed. So that's really special. But the rest of the day was really great. My goal, I think, when we got engaged was for it to just be us that whole day and just have that little secret. But I was way too excited and overwhelmed, and I had to share that. So I obviously called both of my parents. I started texting my best friends. It was just a really, I couldn't not share it. My goal was to make that our thing, but the actual proposal was our thing, and then it was just too amazing to not share. And then the next day, going to your mom's house and just having so many people that we love and care about, you know, our parents, grandparents, your grandparents were there, a lot of our friends. It was really just well planned and executed. So that's a huge thank you to you and your mom.
and I know our engagement, the whole day, was the best
This is so great.
day of my life.
Mine too.